Yo, donation and mining family, what is going on? What up, what up, what up, all you happy hashers? Let's see here. I need to set one thing up just for you guys. I'm gonna do it right here live right now. You guys don't know what it is. You're about to find out here in just a second here. Hold on. Uno momento, por favor. Let's see here. There we go. And we'll let this go for there. Bam. Just like that. I just set a goal for you guys, if you want. I mean, otherwise, I'm gonna do a 3090 free. I mean, not 3090. A 3080, 24 hours worth of free hash because it's Free Hash Friday. Of course, guys. You know, I'm doing it for you guys. 3080s, 43080s, single rig. You know, but there's a goal there. If you guys want to get might want to win on another free hash, some more free hash. I got my 3090 Octo rig. There's the goal for it, yo. So what is going on, all you happy hashers out there? I see we got Zapira, we got Jason the Tiger Osborne. What's going on? We got Sadie in the house. What's up? What's up, all the awesome people in the house? Got awesome people here. Don't forget, as you're sliding on in, smash that lizardy like button. And out of all the things I can grow, the one thing I can't grow is this channel without your help. Yo! Good evening, Rude, my dude. What's up, my man? What up? What up? What's going on? What's going on? So we'll start off by just looking into the market really quick, as we got more people I'm sure going to show up here. There'll be more people, so we'll just start diving into what looks like to be a bull run. Right, we're back over $100,000 per Bitcoin. Busy Bitcoin on a motherfucking tear here. You know, I mean, there's nothing else that is really bull run compared to terminology of Bitcoin. Everything is still down in terms of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is the reason why it's dominating, is that all the other cryptos are losing value against Bitcoin. They don't go up high enough, fast enough to keep up with the pace of Bitcoin. They cannot outpace Bitcoin in the long term. You might get short-term gains here and there, and that's the gambling aspect of it. You may win. You may win big at the crypto casino, where you too can play your form of Russian roulette. But instead of doing it with a pistola, we're doing it with our pocketbook. Yo! That's some of the reasons why I tell people, I'm like, I mine shitcoins for Bitcoin. I mine them, sell them. I do not care about these altcoins at all. Yeah, it's got cool tech here and there. Don't get me. Don't be sitting there thinking I'm completely shitting on the entire crypto, altcoin market. Sure, there's cool aspects. Am I gonna sit there and invest my hard-earned time and money into it? Hell no. That's the difference. Just because I think something's cool doesn't mean I'm going to put a lot of my time and money into it. I might play with it. That's about it. So, it's like, that's why I tell people, be careful with the altcoin market. Yes, there is potentials of having something go up, especially if you get in on ground floor. You get in on something on ground floor, like I got in on Binance Coin. Binance Coin was 25 cents when I bought my first Binance Coin. Did I keep any of those Binance Coins? Oh, hell no. I could have had a whole bunch, I've had Dogecoin since it was 0.0000008 of a cent. So I'm huge up on my Doge position, and it's not even broken a buck. Doge to $1. I'm just saying, Doge to $1. I get it. All those Middle Eastern people, they're going like this, right? I Get it? They're going Doge to $1. I got it. I got it. That's what these you see all these like Middle Eastern jihadists, they're all going like this. That's Doge to $1. I got it. Doge to $1. It's like, yeah, we're gonna see a lot of these altcoins go up. I mean, my Litecoin position's doing amazing, awesome. I'm happy for that. Very, very happy. All the B trash people, Bitcoin crash, have yet to really recover. They struggle to get above 500. It's hilarious. Pepe doing its thing because it's mineable with Litecoin. So because Litecoin, Dogecoin, and Pepe with Bell, all that stuff is what's making Litecoin mining so profitable right now. So if you guys were actually wondering why it is that all these Litecoin people are like, oh my God, mining's amazing right now. Well, you've got Litecoin, Bitcoin. I mean, not Bitcoin. Start that over again. Words. Litecoin, Pepe coin, Doge, and then Bell coin. Once you start packing on enough coins onto any kind of miner without it degrading any performance, yeah, you're going to be profitable on the backside of it. I've been mining with my Litecoin miners, my mini Doges, highly profitable. It don't matter. Oh, you can. I'd be curious. Like, don't have any of them anymore. I'm curious if anybody's got some L3 pluses and could fire it up and see if it's profitable. If an L3 is profitable at 11 cents per kilowatt hour, then you're in a Litecoin bull run. It's like L3 He's like, yes, I have. Rude. You should do some testing for me. They run great. Are they profitable? He's like, I have an L3 on standby. Ooh, my dude. I'd be curious to see the L3 performance, Rude. And I'm curious to see the Zapirate, your L3 1 second here. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it here. He's like, but I have 30-cent power. Oh! Ouch! Ouch! Yeah, nothing's profitable with you, though. But on a different note, man, 30-cent electric. Oh, is that Canadian? Or is that actually American? Is that 30-cent Canadian? Please say that's Canadian. Please say that's Canadian. Holy cow. Hold on. Oh, God. Oh, man, I just threw up for you. Oh, good God. 30-cent American? Oh. Mining is not even, like, right now, it's not even worth it. He's like, Jason's like, I run ASICs and regardless. He's like, that's Europe for you. It's like, yeah. If you ever want it, I have some aftermarket third-party software for your L3 and your L3 that will give you low fan spin mode, which will make your L3 quiet, and you'll be able to overclock it if you haven't done so already. What up, Golden Rulf? What up? Coming in hot and heavy from that Seattle. How is it? Is it cold over by you? Is it warm? But yeah, if you guys are wanting some zero dev fee software, I have zero dev fee software for you. If you're ever looking for it, zero dev fee. I'm just saying, with overclocking capabilities. No, I did not have. God, how? I mean, in today's perspective, it isn't much, but God, 2019, it was pretty damn good. But I had 11 or 12 gigahash worth of hash rate on Lizard Litecoin. I had a whole bunch of L3 plus pluses. Like, been cold here, frost on the roofs. Except in my mining room, it's like cops are gonna look at you and be like, either he's mining Bitcoin or he's growing weed. Too funny. Too funny. But guys, don't forget to smash that Lizard like button while you're sitting there, you know, and chilling, hanging out. But back on other things, you know. Of course, little gnat, get out of my face. Where the hell are you coming from? Oh, I know what happened. I watered one of my veggie plants that was outside. I'm still kind of dealing with like little fungus gnats from one of my outdoor plants. And anytime I water it for like, I don't know, a couple hours, I get a couple of like little fungus gnats. It's like, where the fuck are you coming from? And I just like see this little thing. It's like, oof. What up, Tech Man? And guys, don't forget about the goal that we got too. You know, it's like we got the 3080 free hash rate giveaway for sure. But then we're gonna need, you know, you know, if you guys want to, you got Techman here. So Techman's gonna win the 3080 rig hash rate giveaway. If you guys don't like want to, you know, if you guys don't want to put in a mix that 3090 rig, Techman's gonna win. We all know that these freaking giveaways are somehow he's rigging it. I don't know what he does in the universe, but he has like a connection with the universe, and the universe just goes win, and Techman wins. I don't get it. So if you guys, you know, don't want to have a free hash rate giveaway, I mean, don't, you know, then ignore the other goal that I got. I'm just saying. With Techman here, it's a gimme. He's gonna win here. I don't know how he does it. Nobody knows how he does it. I mean, I've talked to Brett Panda and everybody else, and nobody understands how this happens. We're like trying to make it as random as possible, but I think he's in with the developers that make these software that make things random, and it's just like randomly Techman. It's wild. It's wild. It's like, I try my best. It's like, hashtag it was Techman. I know 100% rig. So you guys best to try to unlock that other rig. You know, I got a 3090 rig that's sitting there doing nothing. It's got 8 3090s and an octo rig. It could be your hash rate. It should be your hash rate, you know, but Techman's going to win it here. Oh, too funny. Yeah, like I said, anytime that I'm doing tech stuff, you know, crypto stuff, I'm gonna have a little giveaway each and every time. 24 hours of free hash on the Octominer. Every time. So if you guys want to win an Octominer, I'm just saying. I know I'm shilling it hard. Because I want you guys to win it. I just want every one of you guys to win it. Like $5 is $5. my man. I will thumbs up that one. Will it let me? Oh no, it doesn't let me to do it. That. Oh, it only lets you guys thumbs up that. I can't thumbs up that. YouTube, that's kind of trash. I should be able to thumbs up that comment. I should be able to thumbs it up. I'm just saying. Just saying. So we got one to the goal. One to the goal, man. Only nine more times. I'm just saying. So let's get back into things, though. Bam. We got the U.S. that is, and since I sat there, and it's like, 25 Ron equals $5. Nice. Thank you for the $5. No, y'all. So we have the United States that has an absolute spending problem. It's the reason why Bitcoin's over $100,000. I'm just saying. This is the reason that Bitcoin's worth so much. It's like, buy a booger maybe off some kids. Nice. I get a $5 kid menu. Nice. Thank you, Techman. Thank you. See, Techman's rooting for you guys because he already knows he's going to win the hash rate. He's like, that hash rate's mine. He's like, if I unlock the 3090 rig, he's like, I got a better chance of trying to win that one. I mean, well played, my man. Well played. That's a good play right there. I'm just saying. But we have what up, Sheen? What up? Like we've definitely got like a huge spending problem. I mean, God, I think I made a snapshot when we went into we hit about $36 trillion in debt. That was about 4 or 5 months ago. Since then, we put in almost $500 billion more. It's like, how the hell do you spend $500 billion in like 6 months? Wow. Man, I haven't, like, if somebody were to give me like $500,000, bro, my house is paid off. I might buy myself a newish kind of car. Buy myself my dragster motor with a transmission. I still have money left over. I don't even understand how, like, I just don't get it. It's like, rude, my dude. He's like, yes, I will win. With the 250 euro. Being brutally honest and living the logic of a habbo. Helping a brother out makes the karma gods happy. You know it, my man. Exactly, Sadie. That's some fire logic right there. Absolute fire logic. But it's like here we are, we have so much money in. What up, son of a rabbit? Coming in with those 22s. Got those 22s. What up, Crypto Vidal? What up? But it's like we're not even like investing into the economy more than we are investing into our national debt. Between all these free social services that we're handing out to pretty much anybody that breathes walking in across the border, and thank God that will end in the next 3 days. Oh my God, thank you. And them getting medical attention just walking in through the border. It's like if you're not dying, sure, I get it. It's like it's like, but you come into this country and you're demanding all of this, this stuff. It's a drain on the local economy. And if the local economy is not working enough already, bringing in more people is not going to make anything any better. It's going to make it worse. Why? Because these people that are coming into the country, not that I have any problem with immigration. I have a problem with illegal immigration. But the majority of a lot of your immigrants, they're trying to help their family back home. They're coming here for the economic prosperity, and they're taking that money and they're sending it back home. That does not help the local economy, watching the money go to other countries. That hurts your local economy, believe it or not. So what up? Oh wow, sorry, wrong button. Wow, we got more people dropping in, some more donos. We got Rude coming in with that beer. Yo, we got Sadie with the $5 dono for sure. Tech Man to win. Rude. He's like, let's go. I see a button. I see a new button. I see. LOL. Yo. Coming up with a 1-month member test hash. Yo. He's like, I worked abroad. The locals appreciate the fact that I was working and paying taxes. They could care less where I was from. Exactly, Zapirate. Exactly. How can I put this? If you want to go to another country, I implore you to. I encourage everybody to do go where you want to go. I don't think there is any government that's going to stop people from realistically traveling like that and moving to another country as long as you're going in through the front door. With that being stated, a lot of your local economies also do not want to see, and it doesn't matter where you're at in the world, if you're going to work there, spend money there. Spend money with the local businesses. Any bit you can sit there and kind of put that money back into the system. That's what helps out, those economies. Outside of being a tourist attraction, being a tourist is a whole different thing. It's 1 week a year between, however many people are leaving the country, right? But I'm talking about people who are like relocating themselves. Don't be sitting there and thinking that you're doing a net positive by moving to another country, earning a great economic opportunity, and then taking all that money that you're earning, sending it back to your country, where you're helping, whatever family members live their life down there, with the goal that they're not going to come, into the United States to be doing the same thing. No, it's basically they're leeching off of the system with, in a roundabout way. It's like it's just an economic burden. To watch money leave a country and not be spent locally. The more money that goes abroad, it helps all the other countries by spending abroad. It hurts the local economy that money is being spent abroad. It doesn't matter what country you're from. Wherever you're from, that country, if their money starts flowing out faster than the locals are earning and utilizing it, it's gonna devastate your local economy. Just because the economic energy is flowing out and nothing's coming in. You always need to have that balance. It's a balanced economy. You need to be able to flow out as much as you're flowing in. And if you can't keep up with the outflow, you got to sever the outflow off and let the inflow build up to a reserve of access. Once you have access, then you can open it up and allow it to flow back out. It's like kind of like controlling how the economy expands and then releases that energy abroad. And the way that we have it right now in the United States is that they're spending so much money abroad. That's some of the issues, too, on top of just a grossly too large of a government, which is a burden on the taxpayers. I mean, this is a proof right here, where at the beginning of the year, the debt per taxpayer was like 230. Like as Biden got into office, it was like $230,000 per taxpayer. Since Biden is now leaving office, it has gone up $100,000 per taxpayer. How? Doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. State debts are just out of control. There was a map that somebody had put up, states that were paying into the government more than it's taking out, and it's like a handful of states. But you look at those states, they're also the highest tax states in the country. So we've definitely had our country's turned into a bit of a welfare state. So people try to tell me we're in first world country, and I'm like, that depends on where you're looking at. If you look at the national debt, our debt shows that we're broke. Broke people can't be a very prosperous nation. Our government is broke, so therefore we the people are technically broke. Our money is worthless. That's why I say buy Bitcoin, buy it at cost, and hodl that shit. So now we got a bunch of awesome people here. We got a bunch of people that are here, and don't forget, guys, for everybody that's just coming in, because I see we got Automatic Beats here. What's up? But if you guys want to have 2 different free hash rate giveaways, I've got my 3080 hash rate giveaway, which I do every Friday, or at least I try to. And then, of course, if you guys want to meet the goal, I'll do a 3090 Octominer hash rate giveaway for you. Just saying. If you guys are interested in that stuff. Otherwise, we know that TechMan's going to win if there's only one giveaway. Just saying. I don't know how the universe rigs it. I've been sitting there saying this the whole time, man. The universe rigs it for TechMan. It's like he's got like this good mojo, and it just like tilts the world just right for him. And I'm like, my man. It's like, forget taxes. That yearly filing is double taxation, which is against the law. Double taxation, bro. Do you not realize how you're being taxed and how you're being fucked? You're getting hit for over 50% taxation. You get taxed when you earn it. You get taxed when you spend it. You get taxed when you save it. You get taxed when you get taxed when you invest it. You get taxed when you sell your investment. I'm just saying, like, by the time you're said and done with everything that you do, you're over 50% taxation. It's like, what's the tax number that you think in the back of your head of, yeah, this isn't slavery, and get back to me? Because, I mean, realistically, taxation is slavery, because it's the tax that you pay for being productive. If slavery is 100% taxation, at what percentage is it not? I'm just saying. It's like, and you get taxed in credit. Oh yeah, you get taxed coming and going. Death and taxes are only 2 things that are guaranteed in life. Death and taxes. You freaking beardo. What up, Burn? What up? So, I'm just praying and hoping. Of course, we don't know anything coming up into this next administration. We can only hope and pray that some people can cut some of this national spending down, which will help people economically. And just kind of cut a lot of the government overspending, get rid of these committees, kind of like what Argentina is doing, a fuego. Bye. Get it out of here. Done. Cut it. Like, you learn how to play the game of tax. Yeah, you do over time. You learn once you learn how the big players avoid taxes, and you're like, oh, that's how they do it. And it can be done by anybody who's making on a small scale. You're making a little bit of money, you get fucked hard. You make a lot of money, oh man, you can get out of like, you got 10 grand worth of taxes. My wife can show you like what we went through to get rid of 10 grand worth of taxes. Yeah, it's a little bit of a hoop to go through, but this is the game that the big wigs play. You know, this is how you play shuffle. Oh, I lost all this money. See, woof, everything's gone, just like that. Um, Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Change is never easy. Yeah. So, I mean, I can see that, you know, like with hope, you know, like I said, hopefully with the new administration that they get their spending under control here. I don't have a whole lot of hopes on this, just to be honest. Yes, they stopped the big omnibus bill coming through on the through Christmas, right? They were trying to push this big spending bill again. And people caught wind of it, and a bunch of people with a bunch of time spent some time reading parts of it and was like, bro, no, you cannot vote. This is not what the country voted for. Period. The country wanted this to stop. So, you know, thankfully, a big old omnibus bill stopped, and that would have hurt the economy with extra spending, extra money printing. Anytime the government turns the money printers on, we, the hardworking American, we get screwed. Why? Every dollar they print is diluting the currency that's already there. I have a single $20 bill. That $20 bill has full value. I make 20 more. If I make 19 more of those $20 bills, then that $20 bill has the purchasing power of a single dollar now. That's the math, the easy math, the easy math behind it. You know, if you needed to think about it in the simplistic, and there's more nuance to that, but that's basically what it is in a nutshell. You know, and every government's freaking doing this. The more that they print money, the more they fuck you. And they're okay with this. And they will smile and look at you in the face and say, thank you for voting for me. Why? God, there was some guy that went viral on the internet. He's like, we, the people, vote for retarded people. So it's retarded people ruling retarded people. That's where we're at today. We've put in power the dumbest people possible. We are living idiocracy. Absolutely. We are living idiocracy. Except that not every single person seems to be a inbred hillbilly hick. So I guess there's a little hope still. It's like we are just taxable livestock that can buy shit. Exactly, Fern. Exactly. It's garbage. And the way that they treat us like cat. We can only, I mean, granted, I understand we are voting for, this is the lesser of two evils. But we have to hope at some point in time somebody just takes the government and brings them back to center. It's not going to be perfect. I get it. There's going to be no government on the planet that's going to be quote unquote perfect. But at least one that's a better functioning government that looks out for the people at least 40% of the time. At least 40%. Minimum. I mean, I'm setting that bar really low. I mean, me personally, I expect the government to put we the people first 100% of the time. But we can't have that. We're not allowed to have nice things. Like, no, Fundraiser was right. Yeah, exactly. Ah, but yeah, that's my small little itty bitty soapbox on this. He's like, I work in compliance, and in the end, we are just numbers on a spreadsheet. Exactly. Oh, government officials should earn more than a teacher, in your opinion. Hey, the last time I was taught, government position was voluntary, wasn't it? Why are we paying people who are doing something that's voluntary? You want to run the country? It's on your dime. Our founding forefathers ran the government and ran a farm. Just saying. Like, off to soccer for the fam. It's like, congrats, suck man. Oh, too funny, Sadie. Too funny. But my going into electronic side of things, let's get back into the crypto side of things and electronics. Well, small electronics here. Check this out. This is supposed to be in my furnace. Supposed to be. I'm gonna try to fix this bad boy. So this is the control board out of my furnace that decided to self-destruct itself. So nothing there. Nothing there. No, there's no problem. That's normal. That's normal. And then when you're looking at this side, where there's smoke, there's heat. So we got two resistors and a relay. The relay is what burned. The high side relay of my blower motor decided to exit the program. So this looks like a single layer PCB, which I'm very happy over, that it's a single layer PCB, which means that I should be able to very easily fix this trace. So I'll be able to just, I've got a part number on the relay, and I'm just gonna have to like drill out the hole a little bit. This way it's nice clean edges, and then resolder things back into place and should be good to go. This is like from a 30-year-old furnace. I think I can get this board back up and rolling inside of the... I've already got a new one in there, but I want to have a backup just in case. It's a 30-year-old unit, and if I can sit there and fix this now and have it around, and if there's ever another problem, it ain't gonna cost me a dime. Yeah. The question is why did the relay decide to retire in the first place? Well, a relay is it's basically it's a moving component. So all moving parts will fail. It's just it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So what I'm thinking is that it turned on and welded itself shut. And then when it welded itself shut, it kind of did it in a, how can I put it, in a fashion that probably shorted itself internally. And considering that this is all running off of AC, it's not like it's DC voltage. So it's got 120 volt. Actually, that should have gone through a step up. So it should have been like a 240 volt circuit. So I've got a 240 volt circuit that decided to fry however the relay decided to fail internally. Whether the moving part, when it broke, shifted and bent and then touched another component and then just kind of short circuited internally, because it's two switches. It's got, because you're using low power to control high power. So depending on how it decided to yeet itself, decided to retire, as you say, internally, it's just how it's going to do it. It had to send the electricity after it shorted out internally. So that's the only thing I can sit there and say is, without opening it up. Maybe I might be able to. Maybe if I desolder it, I'll see if I can open it up and actually see exactly what failed internally. If it's possible, I will try. How is that? So I just got off of work. We'll be back after a shower. Oh yeah. I gotta deal with the fur babies. Old TV motherboards. No, this is out of my furnace. This is out of a furnace that got installed in like 91, 92. And the reason why I know it's a single layer PCB. So if you look right in front of my finger, this is a single wire. That single wire is what's jumpering power or a ground from one trace to another. That's all it's doing. So I've got burns on the resistor, so it flowed some power. Everything else was working but that. So I'm gonna see if I can replace two resistors and this relay. This relay. This top relay here. And see if I can get this thing back and working. I bet you it'll work. I absolutely bet you it will work just fine. Yeah, that happened just the other day. But yeah. Thankfully, I was able to get it fixed in a day, and I was like, yeah, I just don't want to deal with it because come end of next week, I'm leaving for Costa Rica. So I will be out of the country, guys. I will be doing a live stream, of course, from Costa Rica if I can. We'll see if I can. It's like, as a European, I declare 240 volt is superior form of electric systems. I think both have their. I think 110 and 240 both have their places. 240, all that really gives you is two 110 circuits. So you've got two hot lines and a single neutral and a ground, versus a single hot, then you got a neutral and a ground. So you got more wires to do 240, so it's more expensive to run it. And depending on where you're at in Europe, your 240 volt is not ran any different than my 110. It's just as shitty fucking wiring. You're like, if it's anything like how my buddy is out in the UK, he's like, fuck this 240 volt. He's like, it's ran with the thinnest wire humanly possible. He's like, yeah, you get 10 amps and you blow the circuit. Like, no, 3 wire. Oh, so you don't even get a ground. You get 2 hots and a neutral. Wow, no ground. I can show you a few electronics that would not, like, even if I were to plug into your outlets, it would not survive well without a ground, without an actual ground. because everybody you have two hots and a neutral for 240. That's not 240 volt is not off of a single wire. 240 volt is two 110s. You can run it with just 3 wires. It's 2 hots and a ground. Hold on here. Oh wow, you guys really do have it goofy. You got a hot, a neutral, and a ground out there? No, that's not European. Really? How the hell does that work? This AC has no. Okay, okay. Because like, hold on here. Let me flip over. This is what I'm like looking at. So this is European style sockets and how they'll bridge between a European outlet. So what they're talking about is that you get a brown typically will be hot, blue will be neutral, and then a yellowish green will be ground. So you are still getting hot, but they're just it's the way they're stepping it down from the transformer, which this is actually a dirty form of 240 volts. I'm just gonna state it like that. This is what my buddy in Britain was talking about. Why he doesn't he has issue. He's like the way that the 240 volt is ran in the UK in his house. He's like it's no different really than how standard US 110 wiring is. And that's what I was thinking. Like I'm like, there's no way that Europe is doing it that way. So this is how US does it. Oh, let's see. And then this is how US does it, where I will have a red hot, a black hot, a white neutral, and then a green ground. So you can have a 3-wire plug outlet for a US. It'll still be 2 hots and a neutral. And then you've got to take a separate wire to actually wire it to your plug for your ground, because it should be an outlet ground. Should be an outlet case ground versus being wired into the plug then. So those are the 2 options that we have here in how we do it here in the United States. Yeah, and we keep and it's at 60 hertz. Correct, correct. We keep them in phase. So the way that the way that US power 240 volt works actually works with a more balanced wiring, because you're taking all of your power and you're splitting it between more than one wire. So if you've got a 20 amp circuit, you're only going to flow 10 amps through each wire. So you can like the cost of running 240 in the US is actually a little cheaper in that regard. But yeah, I mean, you can still run it as a 3-wire, but you're getting 2 hots instead of 1 hot like you do with the Euro. So I will disagree with you that European 240 volt is somehow superior to US 240 volts. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. No, they still have. Well, I mean, it might not be mandatory, but they still have. They run it as a hot, neutral, and ground with 240 volt. That's how they're stepping it down from the transformer. Um, it's interesting that that's how they would do it. Uh, yeah, not all devices have it. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I've seen server equipment that doesn't have grounds either. you European plugs like to melt at over 8 amps. There you go. So they're not even like really big amperage stuff either. So it's still interesting, still interesting. But do you think that any European plug really is going to be able to run 2 of these? Just 2, man. It's 1,000 watts. That's 8 amps. 8 to 10 amps. That'd kill a European plug. So, yeah, I mean, this would be pretty interesting to have here, too. Very, very, very interesting. Uh, to have a 5090 in one of my mining rigs. I would love to test out on one of these bad boys. Uh, we should be seeing, I'm going to be more, like I said, I'll be more interested in the 5070, just to be honest. The 5090 to me, whatever. But we do have an OpenCL Vulkan test. And so the beginning of the 50 series performance leaks, and of course they involve Geekbench. So let's see here. So now the leaked performance figures. There's no denying that the RTX 5090 will be the fastest GPU in rankings, surpassing both the 4090 and the 7900 XTX in both tests. In Vulkan, the card scored 359,742 points, with the lowest score being 331,525. This means that it's about 26% faster and up to 37% faster. In the OpenCL test, however, the gap is much smaller, with performance ranging from about 6.7 to 15%. So you get more of like a nominal difference with an OpenCL test on this. But again, once they start really coming out officially, we will see more of what the performance is really going to be like. Again, a lot of this AI stuff that's going to be on these 5090s is not going to pertain to any of us mining folk. It is not, unless there's some way that they can use it as an accelerator, utilize it as an FPGA accelerator. Maybe might be able to get a little performance kick out of it. But I think overall that we're just, we're gonna see what the raw performances of the card is for what we're gonna look for. Anybody that's going to be using this, even I wouldn't even say that it will be isolated to just mining, that we won't see any benefits of all this AI performance. Anybody who's doing anything in video rendering space, whether you're doing video editing or doing artwork, any kind of visual dynamic computer-aided designs, I don't think that a lot of that stuff you're going to see anything more than a raw performance of what the physical card can do. Gaming wise, we're going to see a performance uptick. I don't even think, like, you're watching YouTube, you're not going to get any performance uptick. It's literally going to be in a gaming setting. I think that you're really going to see that unless you start seeing, how can I put it? Maybe they might be able to do some like optimizations and like a website where they've got a small marketing thumbnail that's playing something off to the side, but the main website, nothing changes. So they're able to use some of that adaptive AI stuff to just focus in on what was changing. I could see some of that, but I don't think that there is really enough of a necessity for optimization on something like that. I think that you're going to see a lot of the optimization, like I said, doing a lot of your video games where information is being relayed to the graphics card and it's able to go, oh, none of this stuff changed, so we're just going to re-image this stuff. It's just a way for the graphics card to cheat out what it needs to render and try to make it a little snappier, a little bit more bold. I just don't see that we're going to see much of an uptick from that outside of a video game. For video gaming, I'm going to love it. I'm going to tell you that right now because we're going to have DLSS, a new architecture for the DLSS, and plus what the 5090 can do itself, bro. It's like they better add that SoC for playback and streaming and stop burning at 30 watt and idle. We'll see. We will see. We will see because, like, I mean, if you're talking about like a burn-in problem with it at idle, that's like a screen issue too. I don't think you're gonna. Yeah, I really think that's just more of a screen problem. I think there should be a point where, like, if your monitor screen detects no pixel change at all for a recorded amount of time, that it just dims everything out until you move again, something to kind of preserve itself. Or you need to have more communication between the graphics card and the monitor itself to kind of have like I don't know, like a symbiotic relationship between the two, that one, the graphics card can help try to prevent burn-in problem on a monitor somehow. It's like I don't know how they would do it. I mean, that's something that I've never really dealt with myself. Imagine your phone would burn as much. Yeah. I mean, I get where you're coming from on that. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I mean, I don't think that they're going to really solve that problem. I think that's just something that us gamers are going to have to just deal with, unfortunately, right? Remember when you doing my show? Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. You had to make sure everything between the two monitors were the same. Otherwise, the GPU RAM would go up to the 3D clocks and would burn 120 to 125 watts just for a 2D rendering. 100%. 100%. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I don't think that they're really going to fix those problems, because some of those problems also were the game developers. How they were utilizing the architecture was not efficient enough. So there's a lot of play, a lot of different factors into what's going on with the GPUs. And then, of course, the one that I've been talking about the most here, which was the 70 class. Well, a different 70 class, 4070 to be particular. The 4070 Super may still be available, but the 4070 base model will be end of life end of market availability. That's going to be for your founders. Now, your AIB partners, you're still going to be able to find them, guys. So do not worry about that. It's just that NVIDIA is no longer going to be trying to support their old model. This is marketing 101. You got an old model, you stop producing more of it so that becomes no longer available through you. If people are going to want these, they can buy them still, but they're going to be used. So that's where the used car market comes involved with this, right? You got used cars just like you got used cars. Don't think that you're not going to be able to get your hands on these. If you guys are looking for 4070s, just know that when you see them on the market, on the used market, that they're going to be cheaper at times. So depending on what the demand is on the 70 class, depends on how much mining is up. If mining's way up, these cards become really expensive. But they're going to be a lot of these GPU manufacturers are going to be slowly dropping these cards. They've been out for a year. You can't expect a car manufacturer to make a 2024 model in 2025. So there's that. You're going to have, like I said, you're going to have the AIB partners that they're going to be trying to help blow out the chips that NVIDIA has at a discount, and they're going to keep dropping prices on there until they're able to sell as many of them as possible until, the market on them stop and it becomes e-waste on their end. And then, of course, we're looking at different things to be mining and all that good stuff. And, it's like what's really mineable right now that's profitable at this point, right? If you got 4090s, sure, you can be a little bit more profitable. But if you're like myself, I've got a 3080 Ti. Let me click on that. So, Aleo, I can be making 10 cents. Waygala, I can be making 7 cents. Avian, I could be making 7 cents. Ergo 5. Pug 4. Pulsar Coin, 3 cent. Never even heard of that one. Whosat, I can make it 2 cent. Flux, I've been losing money on Flux. So you got a few coins that you can choose from that are quote unquote profitable. Profitable being kind of speculative. Now some of these, I don't know if they fixed it now. Let me see about clicking on it. That last one worked. No, if you click on a 4090 on hashrate.no, it's going to show you that you should be making about $4 a day. I'm thinking that there is a metric that they're using that's broken. That's just me, because you look on their front page here and it shows what I think is the right thing. You should be making about 51 cents a day, not $4 on Aleo. So something in their software is a little borked. So careful when you're going into some of these, like hashrate.no, that some of their info is not correct. So take that with a grain of salt. It's like Vertcoin ? He's like, I don't even know anybody that's like truly mining on that Vertcoin. I'm still friends with all the devs over there. Vertcoin losing 14 cents a day at 11 cents a kilowatt hour on a 3080 Ti. That is not worth mining on my 3080 Ti in any way, shape, or form. And I used to put down some serious hash rate onto that coin. Oh my god. Like son of a rabbit, the metric on ZK Snark and Cubic is broken and is not mining in a traditional way. I've heard that through a few people, and yeah. So that's what I've been trying to say. I'm like, these metrics are just like absolutely broken, guys. Absolutely broken. Yeah, a lot of these things are absolutely broken. It's like I used to mine Vert to get Doge on my 770 a long time ago. Nice, GT man. God, I did a lot of mining on my 1070 and 1070 Ti's, my 1080 Ti's on that Verti coin. Tech man, warthog the jelly. Man, you on that jellyfish algo, man? You a jelly farmer? Warthog jelly? I haven't gone down that route yet. I have not gone down that route. But I mean, like, you can even come up over to the classic What to Mine, and they don't got all the new shit coins coming out. They're a little bit more conservative, not trying to get with every, they're trying to lessen the amount of work that they're doing for themselves. This is a free thing for you guys. They be happy that they're even adding anything, in my opinion. But I mean, you can sit there, plug in 53080s, and on Conflux, you'd be losing about 67 cents a day on CFX. Xano, you'd be losing about 87 cents, 95 cents on Nuri. Ironfish, 83 cent. Flux, you're losing about over a dollar a day on 53080s. That's just insane. A lot of this stuff I've mined the hell out of. Let's see what they say Vertcoin is. I'd be losing $1.62 a day if I was mining Vertcoin right now. But yeah, like Son of a Rabbit was just saying, the metrics on ZK Snarks and Cubic are broken, and so like they're people like a lot of these metrics are kind of lagging behind. Like they're probably almost, I would say. Yeah, it's just like I haven't looked into it enough to say if they're just like a couple of days behind what they're reporting. Like the metrics that they're using is like just way too laggy, or they just literally cannot keep up with the way that they're getting paid out now. I'd have to dig into that myself. I'm just not 100% sure, so I really don't want to like speak out on something I don't understand 100%. Early jelly, like it's like I have a 1900X and a 3090 Ti for the Win 3. Maybe try it on Warthog. Oh, that's what it. Oh, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, with if Cubic's changing every week, you're not going to be able to keep up with that, and nobody's going to want to try to keep up with that. That's wild. Rude, that is more gambling. I hold on to a little bit of a bunch of stuff, but I don't hold on to a lot. I just don't. I'm not counting on any of these coins to ever just be pump up at all. I just don't feel that that's what I'm going to be doing. It's like waiting for these things to pump. Now I got a few of them. If they pump, I'm fucking selling them. I mean, like I've got no connection to these coins. I really don't care. Like I said, I know some of these business guys. I really just don't. At the end of the day, these devs are just business guys. And they aren't beholden to you any more than you should be beholden to them. So, I take my profits off the table as I see them. I'm like, yep, that's good enough for me. Have I missed out on a few profits? Sure. Were they substantial? No. So, yeah, your winnings are kind of beholden to the eye of the beholder type of deal. So, but anywho, we are over that 1 hour mark, guys. I think it's time for a hash rate giveaway. We got 10 awesome people here. Let's go ahead and set something up here. There we go. So we got my comment picker here. And then I need to find a video for you guys to... Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, stupid commercials. Skip it. There we go. Copy. Trump bull run incoming. I know, 3 days. We got 3 flipping days, guys. Good God, 3 days. Soon. All right. Let's have everybody put in here. Oop, I said, yeah, there we go. Pasta. Put over here 3 days till bull run. 3 days till bull run. Just comment 3 days to bull run at the bottom of this video. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. I need everyone over here. Just put in there 3 days till bull run. Oop. I'll just make everything easy. Copy pasta, copy pasta. "3 days till a bull run." Just need to go over there and just put that comment in. So far, we got 2 comments. Well, we got 3. Come on, guys. You want to win some free hash rate? Here you go. Here you guys go. Win some hash rate. GFA. We got 5 comments so far. GT man to the moon. Hell yeah, brother man. We got 5 awesome comments. We got 11 people here and only 5 awesome comments. I'm just saying. I'm gonna get something to drink. Give you guys a chance to be able to put that down. I'm out of water. I'm thirsty and my legs are. If you guys are ever wanting to like hang out in the morning, I'm usually working out, so I flip the camera on just to work out. You guys can hang out, make fun of me, whatever, chit chat. My legs are dead. You could have watched me walk around really fucked up this morning. It's like Techman's not in it. Oh my gosh, Techman left? What? Oh. It's like, I'm in. He's like, now pick it. It's like, I'm in. We got 7 comments. We have 7. Rude's like, dang it. Hey man, Rude, you're the only person I've known that's been able to like win outside of him. Oh my god, GT man. Yes, that is freaking awesome. That is awesome, dude. Tom McDonald and Roseanne Barr, dude. Yes. And Roseanne's got the braided hair, dude. That was awesome, dude. For an old lady, man, she killed it. She killed it for an old lady. I give it up to her. I absolutely give it up to her. I'll refresh this one last time, guys, and I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pick a winner here. We got 7 comments. We're gonna go ahead and pick the winner here. We've got 12 awesome people. We're gonna go ahead and pick stuff here. Let's go ahead and pick it. Oh, we got Dom. Oh. You're coming in the wire here. If you click on the link and you post in 3 days, you put in the comments below the video 3 days till a bull run. He's like, what's going on here? Packing stuff up and lurking. Well, you can get some free hash rate here again. You can see if you can try. You can try here. Just click on this link and put in there 3 days till a bull run. 3 days till a bull run. If Techman wins, it's rigged. He's like, done. All right, I'm gonna refresh it. We should have 8 now. Hold on here. Let me make sure nobody's comments are being held back by the YouTube overlords, thinking that it's all spam. Let's see here. Community. All right. See if there's any held. Nope, we got none that are held. Let's go ahead and pick. I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna refresh this one last time here. Pasta, fetch. We got 8 comments. Yo, let's go ahead and do this. Let's do this. Let's pick a winner. One of you awesome guys are gonna win this. Yo, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Jason the Tiger Osborne has won. Oh, Dakota, you came in too late. I already waited. I waited like an extra 20 minutes. Trying to let everybody come in. Sorry, next time, Dakota. But we have Jason the Tiger Osborne. What's up? Hit me up in the Discords, of course. Next time, Dakota. Next time. Sorry, my dude. Sorry, I did not see that. And these chats, you're like 20 seconds behind. Like sending the info. No. Nice. It's like smash that like button. Hell yeah, GT man. Smash that lizard like button. Subscribe, hit the bell notification. Because I don't have to give away my hash rate to you guys. I do it because I like you. Like the 13th like for the win. Oh, hell yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Too bad it wasn't like Friday the 13th and getting 13 likes. With 13 people watching. Bro, that's awesome. That's epic. Epic right there. It's not tech, man. Hell no. It's not rigged this one time. This one time, we're gonna be talking about it like in 20 years. Be like, remember that one time that tech man didn't rig it? That was awesome. All the rest of the times he rigs it. It's like, did I just beat Pac-Man? Maybe. You might have. It could have happened. Oh my God. So thank you everybody for being here. All that good stuff. And with that being stated, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to sign up out of here. Yeah. So that pretty much goes over everything. And depending on what I got going on, Jason, I will either start your 24 hours tonight or I'll do it in the morning. Depends on how I want to do it. I've been doing a lot of everybody else's like in the morning, so I'll probably follow suit with that. Where whenever I'm like motivating in the morning, I'll get around to doing it. But everybody drop some FAs in the Chizity chat because you guys are rated F for freaking awesome. Yo. With that being said, thank you for all being here. Peace out. Stay savage. May your watts be low and your hash be high. I'll see you in the next one. Yo.